Well, that's it for today. We had a pretty good day. We finished up everything in this section here. Of course, this is a dividing fence where they can pasture this off. So tomorrow, I don't even know if I really doubt we even finish this section tomorrow. There's a lot to drag out over here. That timber there, yonder, is full of trees. I think I've got 6 out there. So it's a long drag. It's about a half mile over there to where the trees are at, the last bunch of them. So all over rough ground, it makes it a long day of being on that skidder. Just beat you to death. It's man, the older I get, the more I don't like. I'd rather be cutting. I get tired of running these skidders. I get tired of running. Like I said, they just beat you to death. It seems like the day drags on forever when you're on one of them. So much rather have a saw in my hand. Well, this other pile's up here. I'll give you a walkthrough of it when we get up here, but I've got some walking to do. Okay, we've about made it over here now. So, well, you can barely see the skidder if you look there in the distance, way over there. Cutting on these old open pastures and hillsides. Trees are pretty good size. That in there had been lightning struck. It's scarred, but man, it's still solid as a rock. Good sized trees in here. Some of them didn't cut very good at all. That and cut a little bad. This in here's not the best in the world. That's a big tree there, starting to go bad. And, all in all, not a bad set. I mean, they're rough. There really isn't any veneer in there. It's all just big lumber logs. But that's okay. Footage adds up pretty fast on them. Pretty good set of logs there. Pretty good set. Then we started on up there. We cut some real big ones. Well, we'd already had them cut and drug them out this morning. That's what we did first thing this morning. They are veneer trees. Probably the only 2 veneer trees we got out today. But the rest of these are just lumber. Pretty good pile of logs though. Man, like I said, just a lot of these drags were just so far. And that's what it just takes. Seems like it takes forever when you got a long drag to get anything done. And you know, the drags over here, they were the same way. There were some of these that were half-mile drags. That little guy there, he might veneer out. Yeah, I'd say it will. I'd say that will veneer. Good log there. Got some size to it. Yeah, makes for long days on them skidders when you're dragging across a rough old pasture. It's pretty scenery though. Up here on these rolling hills, just solid limestone hills here in southwest Missouri. Pretty good view right there. You wouldn't believe the springs that are on this place. I bet just today the springs, big springs. I mean, that flow a lot of water. It's amazing all the springs they've got on this farm here. I'd love to have a place with a bunch of springs like that. Yesterday when me and Dad were coming out of here, we'd been cutting. We seen a mink on one of them. I used to really like the trap mink. He was working that spring up there trying to catch him some crawdads or frogs or something. But pretty good set of logs. Maybe I can get this last segment of the video filmed. I tried 2 different times, and each time I started to get filming, I'd get a phone call, which I'm not complaining because they were calls about timber. And we always like calls about timber. But well, that's I'm gonna shut the gate here. That's got a wrap on it today for me. It's after 4 o'clock, and that's well past my quitting time today anyway. So just a short video today. I think it was short. I don't know. I haven't put everything together yet. I don't think it's too long. Just on that skidder. We'll be back at it tomorrow. These long drags. The next couple days, they're going to be these terrible long drags. Just, gosh, I dread sitting on that skidder that long. I hate it. But more rain for in the forecast this week. I think they're saying up to 3 inches starting Wednesday night. So it's never a good thing, especially for a lot of guys around here. But guys, I appreciate it as always. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. Turner Logging LLC on all those. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow. I'm going home.